Yes, hello everybody. Hope all is well. Happy Thursday. It's the home stretch of the week. You know what I'm saying? Follow. Another apple though. Hope all is well. Oh, whoa. Ooh, period. We got some people in the group that are so talented. Somebody said they need a model with vitiligo for their brand. Double tap the like so we can bring it to 200K and bring on a guest. You know the freaking vibes. You know the vibes, alright? Let me get my other phone. Where's my other phone? We can get on with the live. And we can get to 200K. Also share it too. Tap. Tap in. Of course I'm acting nonchalant. Honestly, just very unbothered. Some apples. I forgot how good apples were. What are y'all eating today? What are we eating today? Double tap on the live so we can get to 200 freaking K. Bring on a guest and get this party started. What we eating today? Air, period. Eating rice, period. Pasta, yummy. Rice, period. I'm Asian, so the rice slaps all the time. Taco Bell. Somebody said my wife. Period. Popeyes. McDonald's, period. What? Oh, Five Guys. Okay. Cat and dog. What? Chicken, red beans, and rice, period. like it up. Continue to like it up, y'all. Thank you, Savannah Sky. We got somebody saying, Olivia, red is definitely your color. Thank you. I think so too. Like, put me with the colors of fire and it's pretty poppin'. Red, orange, yellow. We at 155,000 likes. 45,000 more and we will bring on a freaking guest. And don't forget to share this thing too. Double tap me. Perfect. Perfect. Hey, thank you for 200K likes. Let's bring it to 1,000 shares now. 1,000 freaking shares. We got 99 plus freaking requests. Let's get it on. Y'all better have good questions, period. That's what I'm saying. You're just now learning that you can log into TikTok on your laptop, period. You can. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Y'all are funny. Somebody said the apples look yummy. Where's the caramel? Yeah, don't know. Period. Somebody said ain't gonna make it nowhere hating, shawty. Olivia, speak that Thai you was when Shanice was there. I speak Indonesian, which is Bahasa, and halo semuanya. Saya tahu sekarang kamu punya banyak mau tahu about kita. Nanti kamu lihat. Oh my gosh, I need to practice my Indonesian. This is not okay. Not okay. Hello, everybody. Thank you for the 225K. Ah, okay. What are the freaking questions? I know. I've been like playing that song in my head. Wait, let me see if I can find the audio still. Let me see if I can find the audio still. Let me see. I have a lot of good audios in here. What is that song? Okay, maybe I can find it. Afrobeats. Maybe this is the song. What's the song? Does anybody know what this is? Do you know what the song is? What's the song name? I'm trying to find it. Okay. Wait. Found it. I'm gonna have to say this. I love this song. It's so positive. This Year Blessing. I love Afrobeats. Is she talking to herself? No, I just had to find a song, but I found it. Shazam the song. Olivia just made me eat an apple, period. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. These apples are good. Them Costco freaking apples will get you. What's your favorite type of apple? I'm not that educated about it, but I guess I should because I'm an appleberry, so I gotta find it out. Okay, gonna go to questions. Hey, has Sean found another queen yet? Go ahead and ask him. Where's the live for tonight? It's always on San Diego Royalty, y'all. Even though you guys are on here, so What did you do for your meals today, period? I did meal prep, like, all today. And I have some sweet potato brownies I eat for lunch. But y'all, I've been getting my protein in, Thank you for the 244,000 likes. What's a makeup tip for beginners? Have a good base, meaning like serums, moisturizer. Make sure you got that primer. I recommend the Hydro Grip primer. And then get a foundation that matches your skin. Lip liner, essential. Honestly, if you have like perfect skin, all you really need is freaking concealer and blush, in my opinion. And lip liner and lip gloss. That's all you need. If you got no eyebrows, then learn how to do your eyebrows. If you got no eyelashes, then put on mascara or put on falsies. Falsies will up your look, no lie. Do you color correct? Not that much anymore. Do you track your protein daily? So my meal prep already has how much protein is on it. But I think today, I'm thinking about my first meal. My first meal was like 13 grams of protein. And my second meal was like 18, I think 19. So let's do the math. We got probably 16 plus 18 plus 20. And then I had a smoothie. So I probably had 74 grams of protein today, or a little bit over. And yeah, definitely gotta eat more protein though. I probably ate way more than that. I think I probably 80, 85 mark in terms of protein today. But I need to start tracking just because I don't really track my calories, but I do want to track my protein intake because it helps with building your muscles. Period. Okay, somebody said, Olivia, what does your daily routine look like before you met Sean compared to now, and now you have grown since graduation? So my daily routine honestly was just honestly working, just kind of like what I do now. I guess what changed is, I take care of home more.
I get this part started, baby.
Okay. Who is next? Alexis. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Alexis.
Hi.
Hi. Can you turn your camera on?
I'm turning it on right now.
Okay.
Hello. Good evening.
Hello. What's your name? Where are you from? Good evening.
You sound very intelligent. How many degrees you got?
None, baby, but my name is Alexis and I'm from Baltimore, Maryland.
Oh yeah, she got that school of hard knocks degree. She got some wisdom. I can hear it.
Yeah,
in
baby,
soul.
I'm from Bodymore.
Oof.
Okay. So, it's been a lot.
Yeah, give me 1 second. She wanted to go grab something real quick. I just want to make sure she hears you.
Okay, that's fine.
You need to fill that up or not? You sure? Are you sure?
Hello. Hi.
Hi. I really wanted to just come on and just really have a conversation with you personally. I know you're like 20, you're young, and it seems, well, from my point of view as a viewer, I've watched a few of you guys' lives, plenty of you guys' lives, I've also seen things that have been said in regards to you guys' relationship, and I feel as though um, you are young, not to be rude, but kind of naive to your relationship. I feel like you got into a relationship with a man who is 10 years older than you, and you felt as though that because he is providing certain things for you, that there's no one else. You see him as your God, the one and only man for you, and
I think my God is
it's
taking it a bit.
that could be a bit. You guys, you guys know it gives cult vibes. I'm gonna just say that it gives cult vibes. But something in my heart told me to come up on here and pray for you. And I don't want to overstep my boundaries, but something is telling me to pray for you to get out of this situation before you end up dead. And I don't want to overstep my boundaries, but I'm gonna do it in my heart. I'm not gonna do it over the live. I don't know what you guys' religion is, or if you guys pray. I know you guys say that you're kind of a spiritual, but I don't know what your religion is. Also, I do have one thing to say to Sean. Last night when you were on live, you were saying things about mental health, and I felt like you contradicted yourself, because the other night you said that mental health isn't really that big. People can go to the gym and get rid of it. But then yesterday you said, well, mental health is serious, and you hoping Shanice heals and this, that, and the third. But you were contradicting yourself. I can't understand. Do you believe in mental health, or do you think the gym cures mental health?
This is a great question. Both things can be true. I think that it's sometimes overblown, but for those people that it really affects, I think it's something that you should not joke about. So both things can be very true, and it is true that I am, hoping that Shanice is healing, and I can't tell anybody how to heal. And mental health is very, 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 very real, and it's nothing to play around with. I do think it can be overblown as well, though, and I also see why you feel like it's contradiction, but it's not this or that. I think too much of something. Like I just feel like sometimes people are just sad and they diagnose it as mental health, and that's not like real mental health. And to be completely fair with you guys, I don't mean to bring my family into it, but I've had family members that have legit had like schizophrenia and different things. So it's really nothing to like play around like with. When I say mental health, I'm talking about more so about like when people are talking about, oh, I'm depressed, oh, I'm this, oh, I'm that. I feel like depression and anxiety is kind of overblown. I'm not gonna say that it doesn't affect people. I'm just saying I feel like it gets overblown, and I feel like a lot of depression and anxiety can be cured. But like schizophrenia, these personality disorders, and just mental health in general, I wouldn't just say that it doesn't exist. I hope that answers the question.
Okay. I still don't get your theory, but we can leave it at that. Everybody has their own opinion, so that's fine. But I did have another statement. You say also
I'll put it to you like this. I feel like the whole narcissist thing is overblown. Are there narcissists in the world? Absolutely. But to sit up here and say everybody who has a narcissistic trait or a narcissistic tendency is a full-blown narcissist to the point where it is maladaptive to their ability to function in society, I think it's overblown. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like we just have so many people or they took a couple classes in psychology and now they want to label everybody as a narcissist, when the truth is, or a sociopath or a psychopath. And it's just like, hey, maybe we're overblowing things just a little bit. It doesn't mean that I just completely discredit that narcissism isn't real or doesn't exist, but I do think it's overblown. It's the same way with mental health. I do believe that it exists. I just personally think that it can be overblown, but when it does affect people, it can be real.
So you don't believe that you're a narcissist or have any narcissistic traits?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I look too damn good not to have narcissistic traits.
That's a trait right
Do
there.
I think that I'm a narcissist? Excuse me. Do I think that I'm a narcissist? No.
That's a trait right there. That's a trait right there. You're also misogynistic as well.
No, it's not misogyny. Misogyny is the hate.
No. I said you're both. You're both. You're a narcissist and you're misogynistic.
So here's my point. Narcissists cannot show empathy to people. They have an inability to show empathy.
You gaslight.
All right. Well, listen.
You'll try to show empathy, but then you switch it up.
Respectfully, you're entitled to your opinion, but your opinion does not dictate my reality. That's all I'm gonna say.
And that's fine. That's fine. I don't think you believe in you take anyone's statements or opinions and take them to heart because of your ego. And another thing, I feel like any man who over sexualizes and thinks that he got to keep stating how good he is in bed, that means you're horrible in bed. If you gotta keep announcing, no grown man does that. You keep announcing that.
You don't know me very well.
I don't. I see you from off of. I do not. And
how many times?
Let me say something.
Hold on, excuse me, real quick. How many times? I said the times that we went live.
It doesn't matter how many times you do it. It's the way you do it.
Hold on, you can count on one hand.
I made her come 16. I made her have 16 orgasms. I miss.
All right.
That's a lie. Okay. That's a lie. I'm telling you. You
said it's a lie?
It's a lie. I don't care what y'all say on here. I believe it's a lie. That's my opinion. So I'm gonna stick with my opinion.
Wait. Did you say that that's a lie?
Yes, it's a lie. You give off little boy energy. Give off little boy energy. And that's why you have that young lady sitting next to you.
Maybe you just have never experienced that in a 24-hour period. Again,
no. Can we do a poll?
Your opinion doesn't define our reality. So
can we do a poll?
Do a poll for people that
No, about you. About you. I want to do a poll.
There. How could they know?
You give off little boy energy, and I'm not even trying to be rude about it, but you do. We're the same age. I mean, I think I'm probably a year old. How old are you?
I promise.
You're 30, right?
I promise.
We would never ever.
I will prove you wrong. I promise you on that one.
You ain't.
Like I said, listen, you're entitled to your opinion. You can think whatever you want to think, honestly.
But anyway, and that's another thing I want to say that this came to my mind. I know a lot of times you say that money isn't important to you or money doesn't matter, but yet you always talk about how much money you spend or how much money you made or this and the third. If money is a non-factor to you, then you would not be sitting up here continuously talking about, I just made $15,000 this day. I just made something. You don't have to do that. I'm gonna tell you this: any real nigga,
I'm definitely not that, Miss B. Moore.
Where you from, Sean? Where you from?
I'm from St. Louis, and I moved here from Chicago. What's up?
Okay.
Yeah, you know what's up. You know exactly what's up. Come on now.
It's nothing what's up, baby. You would never step foot in this motherfucking city acting like that.
Go ahead and try.
Trust me that.
Go ahead.
You would never in your motherfucking life step your foot in Baltimore acting like that. I promise you would.
Acting like what?
These niggas will eat your ass alive over here. So trust and believe. I'm not that female. I'm not one of them. These niggas will eat your ass up over here. I'm not one of them.
Oh, okay.
I'm not one of them.
Listen, I'm glad that you have your opinion. Now go ahead and diagnose me. I'm waiting.
I'm not no motherfucking doctor, but I need to diagnose you with.
Oh shit!
I just said my opinion. I ain't no motherfucking doctor. Can I ask you this though? Let me get back to this. Since about the money you made, what was your AGI last year? And if you're a smart ass man, you should know what an AGI is. Your AGI. What was your AGI last year? Adjusted gross income.
Adjusted gross income.
What was your AGI last year? All the money you make, right? What was your AGI?
$12.
It was how much?
$12.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. You're probably telling the truth. $12. Your AGI was $12. What you do? For your business? You put a lot of expenses. That's what you
I
did
don't, I don't know, man.
on your schedule. See, that's what you did. Yeah, we here. I know what you did. If your AGI was $12, but you make thousands and $500,000, I know what you did. I know what you did. But that's cool and all.
Quick question for you. Like, again,
What's up?
this is just my thing. You say that your opinion is I talk about sex too much, correct?
No, it's the way you talk about it.
Oh, okay. So the way
It's the way you talk about it. Not that you say it too much, but you don't have to exaggerate.
I literally, that was literally no exaggeration.
Exaggerate how you do this or that or what's in. I'm not talking to you, please. You exaggerate it, okay? You exaggerate it. And I'm telling you said you're 30, right? You was born in what, 93?
It's not that hard. I promise you. It's like not.
You're stuck on this man because he probably laid it on you and you never had no other man lay no pipe on you. So when you got stuck with him and he probably dipped you down really good.
So which one is
and now you're stuck and don't want to get out.
Which one is it? Is it
because that's how young females are.
Is it?
No, I said she never had another good one.
So which one is it?
You was probably the best she ever had.
So
she ain't never had nothing else that was good.
So let me get this straight. So which one is it?
You're not experiencing anything.
So which one is it? Either I'm good or I'm just capping.
I said you was good to her. You were good to her. You were good to her. She never had nothing else that was better than you until she stepped out. You are 20 years old. You are going to waste your life. Waste your life.
It's not.
And this was, please, it is. Okay, let me ask you this. Look, what does this man do for you emotionally and mentally? I'm not talking about nothing as far as business. What does he do for you emotionally and mentally?
He does.
Please, what does he do for you emotionally and mentally? And don't say nothing about no business.
He stimulates me.
Give me an example.
Mentally, he teaches me
how.
But in terms of
no, it's not. No, it is not.
He makes me feel like the most powerful woman in the world. He reminds me of my power. He motivates me. He reminds me of my power. He reminds me of what makes me more powerful. He reminds me
intimacy life, and she's very satisfied with it, and you're still trying to discredit that. So she talks about you bring that up, and then it's a problem when we have too much intimacy. And then she brings up the business and achieving goals, and you have a problem with that. Bro, make it make sense.
You're manipulative. You're manipulative because what you're not going to do is flip my words. What I said was that no, you're not going to. What I said was that she only had you and didn't have anything else that was better than you, so she stuck with you because she think you're the best that she ever had. Now let she go ahead and get dicked down by Tom, Dick, and Harry, who's slanging or who really going to get up in her. She gonna leave you behind.
No. I do.
You only with this man because you are 20 years old. And
no.
How many bodies you got? Not to get in your business, Olivia.
Random guys.
Have a one night stand and see what's better out there, baby.
Oh,
that's what you can do. Anyway.
No. And the thing is like, what is sex?
Oh, they said you did have a one night stand with Sean. They said you did have a one night stand with Sean.
Emotional connection.
And then you got stuck.
Man, that's not going to do anything for you.
I think I know what it is, baby.
She's brainwashed.
So the way, hold on, really quick. I think I know what she's saying. I think she's thinking that sex, maybe to her, is just like a physical experience. We look at sex as
like what I'm saying.
Okay, but we look at sex as like a spiritual, divine spiritual experience and a divine spiritual like connection. All right, so yeah. I think we just have fundamental differences on how we like view sex personally. And me, just my 2 cents, I think when you focus on building a mental connection with the woman and when you have a divine spiritual connection with a woman, I personally think it makes the sex way better. That's just my 2 cents. I could be wrong.
I said she only stuck in this relationship with you because you digged her down great and she did. That's what I'm saying. And we're going to you guys' relationship. Like I said, if she had anyone come up in her or not to get in your business, but he's your second body or your first body. He's only your second body, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, so he's only your second body. You really haven't had no experience because if the previous person you were with,
I'm not gonna have. I'm not gonna have multiple bodies, and you don't need to have multiple bodies to have 16 orgasms, ladies.
That is
You do not
extremely
have,
fine.
like you do not need to
You
have
probably
them.
don't even know what a
You
real
know how many
orgasm feels
girls?
like.
You know how many
You
girls
probably
have
don't
one
even know
night
what the
stands?
real
You know how many?
orgasm feels like.
You know how many girls have one night stands and they won't have orgasms all year?
And that's them. They ain't got shit to do with me. They ain't got nothing to do with Alexis. But anyway, I'm a married woman. I've been with my man for 14 years. Okay, I am a married woman. Okay, so I am stating as a young woman who has not experienced life, you are settling down so fast. And it's funny you don't even have friends because the last time y'all went on live, he had to mention a friend to you.
Settling down.
You had to remember who the hell she was and say her
So
first and
you're
last name.
telling me that I need to have more bodies in order to see that? Oh,
Y'all both done. Y'all both must got a couple screws loose because I never once said that you had to go out and fuck around to experience life. What I said was that you stuck and settled down with him so young, you're not experiencing anything. You're stuck in that penthouse, in that box. You go wherever he tells you to go. You do whatever he tells you to do, and you're not doing anything for yourself.
That second statement is wrong. I am doing things for myself. And first of all, why would I not want to be with my man? Why would I not want to be with my family? Why would I not want to be around them?
Even if you're in a relationship, you and your partner are still supposed to have separate lives. Y'all lives are not supposed to revolve around each other 24/7. Where is your independency? Where is your independency?
We run two different businesses. Like we're doing two different things.
And everybody work a 9 to 5. And when you go to work, you're away from your damn spouse and you're away from your partner when you go to work. What do you do on the weekends? Do you go have spa days, brunch dates with your friends? Do you go to happy hour? Do you go to dinner with your friends? Do you do any of that without Sean connected to your hip like y'all Siamese twins?
Why do I need that? When
That's what I'm saying. He has brainwashed you to think that you don't need to have no social life.
Not saying I'm not going to do it, but I'm saying that if I want to be with a man, why is that a problem?
That is saying. Come on. That is saying you don't have no friends or do anything. I don't like that. I'm just saying. That's saying you're supposed to still have a social life outside of you and your partner. Y'all don't need to be together like Siamese twins at all.
Well, let me get this straight. Basically, me and Olivia need to spend less time together, and Olivia needs more bodies. Correct?
You said that, not me. So if that's what you believe, then yeah, you said this shit.
I don't believe that at all.
You just said it.
No, I was just trying to make sure I understood your point.
You just said it, not me. What I said was that she needs some type of social life, and just the same as you. You need a social life. Do you have friends that you hang out with, Sean?
Oh, yeah.
So Olivia, if he got friends that he can hang out with, did he tell you can't have no damn friends?
Yeah, because I'm.
Yeah, he do. I can see that face. He does. He must don't want nobody to come in and change your brainwashed mind.
How do y'all not know I have friends in San Diego and hang out with them? Sometimes I just don't want to tell you stuff because I want to protect my girls. You guys literally are no offense, but so destructive. Even if I did say I had friends, maybe I do have friends and I'm just not telling you guys because you guys are destructive. And maybe I do hang out with them, but I don't tell you guys because I
asked you who your friends. I didn't ask you who your friends were. All I asked you were, do you have a social life outside of your relationship? I don't care if it's Billy, Jill, Jackie, whoever. I didn't ask you who your friends were.
What do you consider a social life?
Going out with your girls, shopping dates, brunches, happy hours, anything that you could do with your friends besides your man being there. If Sean has friends and you can't, that needs to say something to you. That means he's trying to isolate you from the world and does not want anyone to come in and have to make any changes in your head because he's already done brainwashed you and y'all are in this cult, even though it's only the two of y'all because you haven't gotten anybody else. But, oh yeah, I forgot you only 20, so you can't go to happy hour. But shit, I was drinking at 18. You can still do other things with your friends.
Let's respect the rules.
Oh, My bad.
She was drinking water, y'all.
Go water.
But it's still, y'all should have some type of social life outside of each other to give each other a chance to miss each other. Regardless if you going to work or anything with y'all not together, you work from home. I'm pretty sure Sean works from home and he probably goes out to do whatever. But when do y'all have that time of independency? Do you ever go out and do like solo dates? Because that's another therapeutic thing as well. Do solo dates. Go out by yourself. Go to lunch or whatever. It's becoming sad, and I'm telling you, like I said, I'm gonna pray for you because God really put that on my heart. I've been trying to get up in here, and I really think today, because my right eye was jumping. My right eye was jumping to me. Something good was go ahead. I'm real superstitious, so I knew I was gonna get in here, and I'm telling you, something just telling me to tell you to praying for God to open up your eyes. That's what it is. God is just telling me to pray for you to open your eyes. And I don't care how you take it. You can drink your water, whatever the heck you drinking, and do whatever you got to do. Yeah, baby, I'm from Baltimore. I'm from B-more. I'm from Baltimore. Okay? Yes, I'm from Baltimore. But yeah, that's it. It's sad. It's very saddening. It's very saddening. What y'all want me to ask them? They use bogus. What questions y'all want me to ask them? I'll answer. They trying to use me to distract from the real questions. What y'all want to ask them about Shanice? Because I don't want to bring Shanice in here. Shanice has a peace of mind right now. She has a peace of mind and she don't need to be mentioned.
Yeah.
But why have you seen your friends in over a year?
All right. You have a business?
I'm an accountant.
That's awesome. Amazing. Is it just you? You got a firm?
No, I work for the government.
Sick.
And I do hair on the side, but y'all can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. What y'all want me to, why is this not you're not gonna answer the question, Olivia?
What?
Oh, you haven't seen your friend in over a year. You were only with Sean for what, 8 months? So because what? Y'all, when y'all separate ways, y'all grew apart?
No, we just talked yesterday. But she lives far away from me. She's still in California, but Northern California. And she's very busy. She also runs a business. So it's just we haven't found the time, to be honest.
I mean, but still. Did so she lives in Virginia?
Nope. She lives in Northern California.
So literally, y'all probably freaking hours away from each other.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is that your only friend?
It's not my only friend now.
Sean, how many friends do you have? Sean, do you have a best friend?
I wouldn't say I have a best friend. I just I would say I associate with a lot of people, but I wouldn't say I have like a best friend.
Okay, I got another question. So when you bring more queens on, what is the qualifications? I know you said they got to be a girlfriend before they become a queen. So what's the differences between a girlfriend and a queen? What makes that status difference for you?
What's the difference between a girlfriend and a fiance or a girlfriend and a wife?
No, it's not, because a wife, that's papers that are signed, and when you die or that person die, they have total control and responsibility over anything. A queen and a wife, two different things. A girlfriend and a queen is the same thing. A girlfriend and a queen is the same thing. Yeah, I know he married, but he ain't separated. And he separated.
I know, but how do you know there's not an irrevocable trust set up?
Okay, so what's gonna be in your will then? Who's gonna take charge in the will? So you got seven females, and you end up in the hospitalized for something. Who is the power of attorney? Who gonna be the power of attorney? Because they ain't your spouse, so they ain't got no say so.
The only queen I'm with right now is Olivia. So if something happened to me, it would be Olivia.
So she has power. You're still married, so technically your wife would have to say so. So do you have a power of attorney set up for Olivia?
And I'm separated, so yes.
It don't matter. You're still married, regardless if you're
Still
separated.
separate.
You're still married.
And that's
So-
going to be handled. That's like already being worked on, so it'll be done soon.
All right. So why can't you take the polygraph test on your own? Why does Shanice have to be there?
I could. It's a great point. I thought we weren't bringing up Shanice, but
I'm asking why can't you? Why I'm not bringing up Shanice. I'm saying why can't you? But I feel like you could beat a polygraph. That's why you're doing it. I really think
I could beat any test. So the whole point about this test, whatever test they want to take, I want to get both sides of the story, and I want total transparency. This is what I want to do. I don't want to do some bullshit. She answer her own questions. This is what I want. I want Shanice to write down every single question that she wants me to answer. She gets to pick the questions. I'll answer anything she asks. That way she can't say I control the narrative. And then I'm gonna write down the questions that I want to ask myself, and then I'm gonna write down the questions that I want her to answer, and then she's gonna write down the questions that she wants to answer. That way we get both sides, both perspectives, and there's full transparency, and nobody can be like, oh no, that's not right. Nope, you got to ask any question that was desired. I asked you any question, you asked me any question. I asked questions, you asked questions. We got it from both perspectives. There's no ambiguity to it at all. So that's the only thing I want. And like I said, right hand on the Bible, other hand up to God, and we swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And we do it right here on the live and give the people what they want.
But you don't have to do that. If you know that these accusations, if you know the accusations that have been made against you, you can make your own questions and have them ask that. You can say, did I make someone nail over rice? And have them ask that question to you. You can make your own questions. That young lady did not have to or hear you whatsoever anymore to do a polygraph. She don't have to do the questions. You know what accusations are being made against you. You know what questions need to be asked. If you're trying to prove your innocence, then you know what questions you want to be asked.
I'm going for more than just that. I want to set the story straight. That's what I want to do.
Okay, so would you go to court?
No, because here's the thing. Even if I do that, you know what they're gonna say? Oh, he paid somebody for the test. Oh, he did this. Oh, he did this. Oh, he did this. Hey, auntie. What up, Kev? Hey, auntie. What up, Kev? With that being said, with that being said, this is what I want. This is what I really want. I want the questions she asks me. Whatever she wants, I'll answer any question about me and her relationship and Olivia, about the three of us. Any question she wants, I want to write down questions that she has to answer. I want to have my own questions that I want to answer, right? And then we give those questions to two other people, maybe who are influencers, so that we can't make it up or make no changes. Maybe we even post the questions on TikTok, so you guys know exactly what's going on, so nobody can change anything. And we just do this right here on live. We'll get an independent study. Obviously, we gotta, it's a process to do it, and I want to do it right here on live, so nobody can sit up here and say that, oh, it was this. There's nothing that anybody can say. I want to set the record straight, because I could go get a polygraph test, but what is it going to do? Y'all just going to be like, you paid the guy. That's not real. You switched the answers. You did this. It's always something. I sit here every day in my place, and you guys be like, that's an Airbnb. That's this, that's that. You don't make 10K a month. Whatever it may be, it's always something. So I want to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt, hey, let's set the record straight once and for all. And I can't do that alone, no matter what I did. No matter what happens, I can't do it. And it's both parts of the story.
She doesn't need to be present for any of this.
All right.
She doesn't need to be present. But you said you have questions. They can still ask those questions. You can go to a courthouse and get it done. So that way everyone knows. But like I said, a polygraph test is going to be pointless, because you're going to be singing happy birthday in your head so you can beat the shit. Let's be real. You know how to beat a polygraph test. Sean, you're very smart. My nigga, you are very smart.
This is my point. This is my point right here.
Exactly. No matter what, you saying that for no reason, because you know you're going to beat it. You know you're going to beat it.
I know I'm telling the truth. That's the whole point.
The way to beat it is tell the truth.
I know I'm telling the truth.
That's the form of
People
beating.
know how to beat a polygraph test. And
Bro,
trust me, that man sitting right next to me knows how to do it.
I'm going to tell the truth. And listen, with this whole Shanice thing, we can do it night. We can do it. It'll be so nice. We can do it twice. Guys, I told you guys, $1,000 to the person that gets her to agree to do this, that hops on one of her lives and gets her to agree to do this. And I'll pay her $5,000 if her story matches what she said on YouTube. It'll be, I don't know, why would somebody turn that down? All you gotta do is you get paid $5,000 to tell the truth. Shanice, like, just
so much money. Send me $1,000 right now.
I got like $12 on me. Here you go. It's like, it's all I got. Here you go. Like $12.
Said. You said.
It's like it. It's all I got. Like $12. So with that being said, I'm not here to agitate. I don't want to keep bringing it up. Like I said, her healing process is her healing process. And at the end of the day, I'm not here to push her. I'm not here to agitate her. Her healing process is her healing process. I just put the challenge out there. That's it. You know, like her healing, her mental health, like that is something that is very important to me. And honestly, I'm praying for her. And I hope that she finds, you know, the peace, and I hope that she finds healing. I just put the challenge out there. That's it.
All right. Well, I need to finish doing my sister hair. Somebody to hop off here. They said they want Kev to come up. So can you put him on next?
Want to come up here? Nah.
Don't be scared.
I'm not scared at all. I'm not scared of him at all.
No, you know what you know what's gonna come
I
when he comes.
thought me and Uncle's cool. He gave me a lot of game. He helped me with the Olivia's dad situation. He raised my level of awareness. I know you guys think I'm not coachable, but I'm actually like very coachable. And he helped me handle that situation. He showed me some things I did wrong. And so for him to, you know, sit here and like say that he wants to, you know, boycott, do this, do all that type of stuff, it was just very like disappointing, especially when, I don't know, man. Like, yeah, y'all gonna believe what y'all want to believe. I mean, you guys, you have pretty much shown like, no matter what we say to you, you're gonna believe what you want to believe. Even though you never talked to Olivia, even though you've never had a conversation with me, you guys seem to have us all figured out and have our whole life figured out. So it is what it is. But yeah, appreciate you. Well, y'all, did the Padres lose? The Padres lost. Oh, no fair.
Hello?
What up? Could you turn your camera on?
You gotta give me a second.
I give you 3 seconds because I'm feeling nice today.
Oh, Lord. Send me the request, Olivia.
Okay, let's see. Oh, there you go.
I swear, being on the East Coast, when y'all go live, it's just a mess. Okay. I just have a couple questions because I was just on here. I'm sure
What's your name?
you know. But
What's your name?
Where are you from?
I was just on the other night, but I'm Rakaya from Detroit.
Oh, Rakaya from Detroit. All right. With that being said, would you be the
Sean, you're so scary. Why you have to?
I'm not scary. I want to get ready because you already been on here before. So
that's a bunch of crap. You're afraid I'm going to call you out on things that you can't.
Bye. Y'all can ask me anything, guys. I have not. We got a doctor in the building, Dr. Nelly J, little Betty, Manasia Lowe's. Man, you got some cuties up in here. All right, y'all. Sorry, guys. Like when you guys get a real short it's, you know, it's not really fair. People be waiting for months to get here. What up, superstar? How you doing?
I'm great, and yourself?
You know, just making things happen in the world.
Okay. I just want to ask, I'm Janelle from New York. Olivia, is it okay to ask you a few questions?
Yep.
Okay. So I want to ask how Shanice said she felt uncomfortable going to Sean sometimes. Is there ever a time that you ever felt uncomfortable?
No.
Not at all whatsoever? Okay. And as a woman, can you, like, do you have any remorse or any feelings towards what Shanice felt, whether as Sean said, it may be mentally or it actually happened? Do you have any form of remorse, like, for what she endured? It's mentally, like, how do you feel as a woman? Because, as women, we take things, we have hormones, we take things more personal. We have feelings. We're softer. We're feminine. So as a woman, and I know you've never probably been in a situation as such, but how, like, what do you have to say?
I saw like everything that happened, and I saw the behavior of both parties, and there's a lot of things people could have done better. However, I know that she was never hit, and a lot of things that she said in that video, but especially the being DV'd, did not happen, as well as the just a lot of the things were exaggerated too.
We want to pray, and also we want to pray for her mental health. I'm not trying to take her voice away, but guys, there's like, and there's stuff like, guys, we could sit up here and go back and forth, but like at the end of the day, you choose to be the bigger person. And I think if people knew actually what went down, they would just be like, wow. But that's not like us, our motive. I have nothing bad to say about Shanice. I don't think Olivia has anything bad to say about Shanice. Like, at the end of the day, I'm praying for like her. I'm praying for her mental health. This is the only thing I'll say. And I am not trying to be mean. I am not trying to attack her character. I'm not trying to say anything. But if I go downstairs right now, I live downtown. If I go downstairs and walk outside, you'll see hundreds of people who are on drugs, and they will just, and I'm not saying that she's on drugs. That's not what I'm saying. Okay. It's just a story that will be talking to people that are not there. In their mind, somebody's there. They're really talking to somebody. I disagree that somebody is there. They're talking to somebody that's invisible. They're out of touch with reality. But that does not invalidate their experience. That does not invalidate their side or their opinion. So I'm never going to invalidate Shanice's opinion. I'm never going to invalidate her story. I just do not think that the things that she said are in touch with reality.
And Sean, not to go against what you just said, right? But there are a million things someone could accuse you of, but all the women of your past, well, some, I don't know, that have came out, they all kind of said, insinuate that kind of thing. So why do you think most of the women does that? They could say anything. They could say you're.
I've been in all type of ridiculous situations. So everybody has like their story. Okay, everybody has their story, guys. I've been set up. I've been robbed. I have almost went to jail for 14 years for something I did not do, guys. Every situation you can think of, I've been in it.
No, I get what you're saying. I'm sorry to interrupt. But
respectfully.
I'm sorry.
Respectfully, every situation, every single situation you can think of, I've been involved in that type of situation, guys. I've literally almost went to jail for 14 years for something I did not do. I'm not trying to sit up here and play victim, because as a man, it's my fault for even putting myself in those situations. Guys, I've admitted that I've made plenty of mistakes. I've been in situations, me being robbed at gunpoint, me being set up, people showing up at people's houses, doing all this type of stuff. That's all on me. It's my responsibility as a man. It's my responsibility as a man to communicate. It's my responsibility as a man to live my truth. It's my which is why I practice poly now, so that I would never be in those situations. Guys, I've made a lot of mistakes, okay? And everybody has their side. I just want to say, I just, especially with like Shanice, I just do not think that her opinion dictates the reality. I'm not saying she's a bad person. I'm not attacking her character. Olivia is not attacking her character. Olivia has nothing but love for Shanice. I have nothing but love for Shanice. We're just praying for her mental health. And I hope that she's okay. And I'm not saying that she's crazy. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not insinuating that at all. All I'm saying is She is on her own healing process. And just like you said, women are emotional. And sometimes when emotions go up, logic goes out the window. I'm not going to pretend to understand what that healing process looks like. Her healing process is her healing process. I don't have a problem with that. The only thing is, guys, I get thousands of messages a day, thousands of death threats a day for something that did not happen. Okay? I don't think that that's right. I don't think that that's fair. So the only thing that I'm saying is just like, hey, I get you feel that way, but at least just go and like, hey, take the test.
Yeah, but I want to ask, why is the narrative the same for everyone that has came out against you?
Listen, at the end of the day, we can keep going down this path, but there's nothing that I can say to you guys to like prove it. I can sit up here and go and take this polygraph with Shanice with this. I don't really honestly care about what my middle school teacher said, what the girl on Tinder said from 6 years, what this person said, what my brother said, what my uncle said, what Olivia's dad said. I'm not worried about that. I'm not focused on that. Like, there's always going to be something. There's always going to be something. Guys, I'm pretty sure this won't be the last thing or the last failed relationship that I had. Because I'm willing to be vulnerable. I'm willing to go out there. So it is what it is. If you want to paint me as a narrative, go ahead and you can.
No, I am not personally.
Listen.
Okay.
At the end of the day, you can do that. I don't really want to talk about what the girl I dated in middle school, the this, the that, the this, the that. Like, I don't, like, I just don't.
Okay, we'll get past that then.
There's no ROI on it. I'm going to say this. You guys are going to be like, but, okay, then believe it.
Okay. I also want to ask you, Sean, you say every month you go to the ladies. Olivia and Shanice has been with you a year and some months, and Olivia is almost a year. Is there any time Olivia or Shanice had said something that you needed to work on? And could you give an example of what one of those things were and how did you fix it?
I got a lot to work on. Being more receptive to feedback, being more receptive to constructive criticism is one. One thing I learned about Shanice is sex is very important. So for me, make sure I'm taking care of my lady, like, for sure. Like, make sure I'm really taking care of her. I had a lot of failures. I had a lot of things that I could have like done better. Guys, I got a lot of work to do, and I know that. Like, I don't claim to sit up here and be like perfect. I never did that. I've never in my life claimed to be perfect. I said I made a lot of fuck ups. I got a lot of character flaws. Like, that's that. I don't know what more you guys want from me. Like, I get that we have a platform, but guys, we're people too. Just like you guys have your problems, just like you guys have your room for growth, guys, I got room for growth too. You guys saw me make a lot of mistakes with Shanice. I've owned that. I've admitted that. Like, yeah. How
do you feel, Olivia? Is there anything right now that you could tell Sean that you wish he can improve? Like, do you feel like you're getting every single thing you want out of the relationship? Is there anything that he's at fault for that you would want him to? And I know it can be personal and private. You may not want to say it out aloud, but you can, tweak it in a way, how to say it.
No, not right now. I don't have anything on the top of my mind, but like,
were there anything before in the past?
The thing about relationships is there's ebbs and flows. So maybe there will be. I'm not saying there never will be, but we're always in a constant stage of wanting to grow. So it doesn't matter, I'm not saying it doesn't matter, but I'm gonna have things that he really wants me to change, and I'm gonna have things, that I really want him to. Oh, I don't really like this, because we're like at 10 months, guys. We're gonna find out more about each other. So
first year is the hardest, right?
Yes, it is.
Give me a kiss. I'm saying proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I wish you guys asked more questions like, what do you guys appreciate about each other, instead of asking us questions.
Okay, sure. You could. What do you guys appreciate about each other? Non-business wise. What do you guys appreciate about each other, since you want to ask that?
What I appreciate about him is that he's so selfless, and I appreciate that he is very smart, and that he's a very giving person, and that he sees the best out of people, even though, like, the fact that he thinks that 99% of people are positive, he's just really optimistic, and that's also one thing that we have in common. That's one thing that I did like about him, and what attracted me to him, even like when we weren't even romantic. Very smart, business-minded, just that He's very protective. He's providing. There's just a lot. There's just a lot that he can lay it down.
I appreciate that.
But no, there's just so many things about him. That his style, the fact that he has his own sense of self, that he doesn't let other people deviate him from his true self. That's the one thing that we both like bond on, is just that like, be yourself. And even though people are gonna hate you, it doesn't matter. Continue to be yourself. Like, you don't let that get to you, and that don't let that deviate from you being your authentic self. That's like the one thing that I really love. He's about intention. I didn't know how important intention was. And there's just so much. He's just a ball of knowledge, energy, and positivity.
As far as what I appreciate about Olivia, that list is literally endless. But my favorite thing about Olivia is her willingness to grow, her willingness to get better, her willingness to improve. She was very, 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 very passionate and very, very loving. She's an amazing person.
Okay. And Olivia, I know Sean always said that Shanice was his soulmate. Do you think she was his soulmate? What do you feel? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I feel like you can have multiple soulmates in your life for different parts of your life, and also for different areas of your life. Like, I feel like you can have a soulmate for a specific growth phase in your life. I know for me, I had many soulmates for certain parts of my life, and I was like, I needed to like be connected with this person so that I could like learn a lesson.
Okay. People in the comments want me to ask you, when do you plan to go to the doctor, since you say you haven't been in like almost over a year now?
Have I been to the doctor since I've been here? No, but I will make an appointment before the end of the year.
Okay. I know Sean always shows his bank account and how much he has. Would you ever do that? Would you ever disclose how much?
Yes. We got a joint account.
Oh, she doesn't have her own account?
Guys,
So would you ever disclose how much you have in your savings, Olivia, like how he does?
I don't have money in my savings. I don't need savings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So nothing is in your account.
Nope. Guys, like, okay, so here's the thing about Olivia. She takes all of her money and literally puts it into like deals. Guys, like we stay broke. Like, what don't you guys get about that? You will never see us probably for the rest of this year with more than $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 in the bank account, ever. Like, ever. And the reason why I say that is because you guys don't want cash. You want cash flow.
Yep.
Safety is, having money in your savings account is not safe.
Nope.
Having assets that pay you every month is safe. What don't you guys get about that?
That's security.
I can tell you this, we spent over $6,000 today.
On what exactly?
Business expenses,
Business.
coaching, whatever it may be.
Business.
So your business need the same amount of money, Olivia, or it's towards Sean's business?
Man, what do you want? Like, what are you trying to do? What do you want to say? Like,
No, I'm just
no.
you're
But
saying
what is like your point? Like, it's like you try to ask questions to like disprove. So we want to go to it because we believe in.
Oh no, I'm just asking.
Listen. We want to get you answers. What point are you trying to prove? So we can answer your question like directly. Like, no, Olivia doesn't have $100,000 in her bank account. Like, what do you want to? What do you want to? Like, what do you want to know? Like, it's like you have some type of like agenda to try to like disprove us. Okay, cool.
No, sir, I don't. I'm just asking about, how is it distributed? I know in Shanice's YouTube video, she said that she was closed out of the joint account. She didn't get her money. So do you plan to give her her money back, or?
Give what her money back?
Because since it was a joint account, she has money there, right?
Listen, if that's a conversation that Shanice wants to have with me, anytime. But if we were tit for tat, I think that scoreboard will be probably almost triple digits to whatever she did. I don't think it will be close.
And I also want to say, I know you want her to do a test, but I want to say when someone is on their journey of healing, they don't want to revisit someone who has provoked their path for healing.
So then
So
why did she make a whole YouTube video about it?
to my knowledge, she says it's her form of therapy, her form of healing. So that's her closing the chapter. She is going to close a chapter, I think, at episode 3. So I don't think she's going to want to ever, because she's healing, you know, she's on her own path of healing, and her revisiting this in front of you will probably be triggering for her. So perhaps.
You think me asking her to answer questions regarding the same incident that she already put out would be traumatizing? And it may be, because again, I'm not here to tell her how to heal. I just think it's very, 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 very interesting to hear you guys like say this, and I'm not gonna push it because I'm not trying to like push her. The challenge is the challenge, and you are 100% right. People have their own healing and their own journeys, and I can't pretend to understand like what's going on through her brain, and I'm not gonna try to understand what's going on through her brain. But I do know this: if she's telling the truth, it'll be the easiest $5,000 she ever.
Olivia, as a woman, would you want to say you were in a situation, hypothetically, would you want to face that person again to do a test or whatever it may be? Be completely honest.
Well, if like I'm honest and I want to leave this situation at rest, why not? It's the truth. So if it's like just telling the truth. So if I want to leave it with Shanice, so like if you want to leave it at rest, just tell the truth again.
But you don't think her just doing her YouTube video is her leaving it at rest and telling her truth and moving on?
If it was leaving it at rest, then why are all these people hitting us up?
But to be quite honest with you, Sean and Olivia, like for the past few weeks when Shanice left, like I don't watch clips, I watch the lives. Her name has been brought up a lot. You have said a lot about her, like Olivia is better than her. You've really started to down her.
I never said that. I only answered questions that you guys asked me, and somebody asked me.
No, on Facebook, on Instagram, you said Olivia is a bit more beautiful. She's a better cook. Oh, I'm sorry.
Excuse me. Somebody asked me, did I attach myself to the wrong pony? And I said no. And then they pressed, and it was like, why don't you think that? Shanice is this, Shanice is that. And I was like, well, in my opinion, this is what I think. And I still stand on that. Like, no.
Yeah, but most of the live, her name has been brought up a lot. Like, I know you said it took you by surprise.
Her name was brought up by people that ask us questions.
But do you think if you just, ever since she left, you came on the live, you never mentioned her name, do you think she probably would have been forced to tell her truth even more as she did now? Because you say it took you by surprise. That is not her character. But do you think the lives that has been done probably push her over the edge, and she's like, you know what? Let me just set the record straight. I didn't want to do this, but let me just do it. Do you think that's the case?
No. Listen, man, you guys don't know the whole story. I'm not here to attack Shanice or attack her character. I hope you guys only know what she allows you guys to see, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. Okay. You guys know what she allows you guys to see. You guys don't know what went on behind the scenes. And that's all I'm gonna say. Because if you guys did know what went on behind the scenes, you guys might be a little surprised. However,
how about you tell the truth then, as opposed to doing a podcast?
That's not for me to put out. Again, I'm not here to attack Shanice's character. Her healing process is her healing process. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm not here to agitate her. I'm not here to irritate her. I'm not here to poke the bear.
Olivia, did you endure anything from Shanice?
The challenge is out for Shanice. That is out. And that is pretty much it. So if you guys want to put that on us, what she said on us, that's fine.
Did you endure anything from her, Olivia? Did you feel any kind of way? And did you speak up about it at any time?
What do you mean?
Like, was there anything that was there any bickering with you two and you spoke up and you told her how you felt? Was there any time you guys disagreed and you told her how you felt? Were there any arguments between you two and you told her how you felt? And vice
No.
versa?
No. But I would say near the end, I did have a talk with her, and I just told her that, like, if I ever like caused you any sort of like you felt hurt by me, and if I rub you the wrong way or anything like that, I'm sorry that I was like annoying to you, and I just want to say that I do love you, I do care about you, and I know you will always do well. I just want to let you know that I support you, and that I will pretty much always support you. So that's basically what I told her, and it was actually pretty much like 2 to 3 days before the day she left. I didn't know that she was gonna like actually leave, but I just told her that I loved her and I told her that I support her, and I'm sorry if I did her wrong in any way. Like, I could have definitely been a better sister to her.
How do you feel when she said that
we still love and support Shanice. Like, it's
Right.
there's nothing bad that I have to like say about her.
How do you feel that you were perceived as being babysat, Olivia? How do you feel that the conversation was had? Maybe you may have to get rid of. How did you feel about that?
Well, to be honest, I am a baby in many ways. I have a lot of things to learn and a lot of things to grow. Growing up, I was blessed enough to, have a lot of people really take care of me. Even now, I've just always had people that take care of me. So in many ways, I am a baby. A lot of ways I do need to grow, right? In a lot of ways, I would say. So the difference between a baby and an adult is really just responsibilities. So at the end of the day, I need to just take more responsibility, take care of myself, and it makes sense. At the end of the day, nobody wants to have somebody that carries no responsibility. So.
And you agreed to the 7,800 that was taken, right, Sean? You agreed to that, right?
It was never taken. Did Shanice give me $7,800? Yes, absolutely, 1,000%.
Oh, willingly.
You that from her?
No, not
See,
like.
This is exactly why I want to get the record straight. Like, you guys are gonna think what you guys want to think, man. Shanice is a great person. She's very, very, very supportive. So, yes.
Okay. And where do you guys see yourself in the next 6 months from now, together?
Billionaire, genius, playboy, philanthropist.
6 months?
Billionaire, genius, playboy, philanthropist.
In 6 months?
Billionaire, genius, playboy, philanthropist.
How are you going to accomplish that in 6
Billionaire,
months?
genius, playboy, philanthropist.
Okay. And is the personal driver and
on the real though, I see us launching. I see us launching a I don't know, ventures, just creating new things, creating a bunch of YouTube content, couple assets that are paying us every month, and positively impacting the community more and more. What about you, babe?
Ready to be on the journey. Just a lot of, I feel like there'll be a compounding effect, and then also like just a very, very great reward for enduring so much, being so strong throughout that, and really standing our ground. Because usually people go through hard things and then they deviate, or they like try to go in places that are comfortable. But at the end of the day, we take things like freaking champs. We keep going. We keep remembering our mission. We keep remembering our power, and we just push through. And we're gonna continue to push through. Because
Sean, are you gonna let your other queens sign an NDA by any chance?
Probably.
Okay. Did any of the previous queens have to sign an NDA?
I haven't had any previous queens, so
Like Olivia or Shanice? Well, obviously not Shanice.
Maybe she did, maybe she didn't.
I mean, she couldn't if she made a YouTube video. I don't think that's a part of.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for having me on. I wish you two the very best that there is to come. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Miss Janelle.
Excuse me, Miss Janelle.
Yes.
When
Yes.
you say you wish us the very best, what does that mean? Because I honestly don't believe you.
You don't believe me?
No.
Why?
Because I just don't. Like, if you don't like us, I just rather you tell us that. I would rather, like, if you guys don't like us, I'd rather you guys tell us that. Don't pretend to be our friend and don't pretend to support us.
But I don't know you to not like you. That's something that's pretty deep and personal.
You know me enough to judge me.
No, I weren't judging you. I was asking you questions that we're all thinking. It's in the comments and it's just a thought. I was just asking thought-provoking questions. As you would go to court on whatever witness stand, somebody's going to ask questions. Does that mean they really don't like you? No, it's just thought-provoking questions that needs answers. And that's all. Like, there's no reason not to like you or Olivia or anyone, you know?
Okay.
We're all, at the end of the day, we're all people of color. And not to bring race into this or anything, but I don't want to see any of my people, you know, down or whatever. So for me to come on and say, I don't like you based on the questions I'm asking you, I think that's a bit far-fetched.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, you're a black man in America, so wish you the best. You know, I hope whatever is being thrown at you, Shanice says her truth. You're saying it's not that way for whatever reason. Hypothetically, if it's a slight bit of truth, I hope, you know, you could just look into yourself and really think about it and know how to move on, you know, for your next relationship coming up. What can you do differently where the woman won't say such things about you? Whether you stuff like that.
I think I learned a lot. I think I did a lot wrong in that relationship. I think I've made many mistakes in relationships. So I just got to continue to get better and learn from my experiences and move forward. So,
right. So
definitely learned a lot.
Okay, like what's one thing you learned? Like
create a great environment where women feel very comfortable talking. Be the rock that's able to withstand the emotional wave of a woman's heart. Because women are very, 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 very emotional. And even if I don't think something is a big deal, make sure that I validate people and emotions.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. So
because sometimes with women, it's like what they feel is what's real.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it doesn't reflect reality. Like women,
you know, and as a man, you might stand firm on something and say, this is the way I go about it and there's no other way. But when you're with different people, we all have different love languages. We all have different ways we go about things, you know? Like your queen may want to talk things over dinner. You may want to say, no, I don't want to talk things over dinner. But you have to just, you know, be willing to, you know, confine to other people's, you know, what they want. You know, does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay, have a good night.
All right, you guys, we appreciate you guys. You guys, make sure you guys go and join. Lagging a little bit. Make sure you guys go and join the 1%. For those of you guys that got more heart in your hustle, more room in your heart to hustle rather than hate. More room in your head to create rather than to be critical. Join the 1%. It's the #1 success group in the world. Guys, doing a $10,000 giveaway when it gets to 10K. See you guys, man. We rolling over to Instagram. Come to